We're live. All right, folks, we are back for the second period. If you find the live stream for the third time tonight, congratulations and kudos to you. So let's restart the scoreboard at 3-1. Second period, as the second period's going to start. So we have an injury update, guys. Cooper Buckley, number 32, is injured. His pinky finger, I think on his right hand, has been cut. The trainer's looking at it right now. He was bleeding at the end of the first period. So, folks, we're not sure if he can come back in, but they're going to put a splint on it and see if he can play. But if he doesn't play, who knows how long he'll be out for.
And that's a real blow for the Rams with losing a player like Cooper, who's scored now in consecutive games for the Rams. This is Komrosky with it in the neutral zone. He breaks it across the line, gets it down in the corner, starts to look for some help. Looking for Bendico, can't quite find him. That's Jaron O'Neill taking Cooper's spot on that line right now. That play hit a red tailhawk on the way down, so not an icing. Quick centering pass. That attempted shot goes wide. Komrosky, Bendico working together in the corner to pressure the puck. Puck gets out of the zone and it'll be played by Grant Baven, the goalkeeper for the Red Tail Hawks. Long pass by Sammy Burnett. Quick shot. That misses on the short side. Seems like the Red Tail Hawks may have a book on Pingree about the short side. They go there a lot. Out to the point, back down low. That's Flight giving pressure on that side. Patterson in the middle. And Pingree gets a piece of that, knocks it to the corner. A little more pressure here for the Red Tail Hawks. And again, that sustained pressure. This is going to have an effect on the legs for the Rams players as they keep defending here. Quick shot and great save there by Duke Pingree off the rebound. Flight pressuring the point. Patterson with it in the corner. That turns over to the Red Tail Hawks behind the net. Hawks back to the point. Pressured by Patterson. He gets it across again. Effectively pressured there by Flight as he has to dump it in the corner. Flight with a hit in the corner. Quick shot from the point. Stop Pingree. Doesn't stop Pingree. And he ties up that loose puck. And gets the Rams a face-off they really needed right there, Jane. So it's 15-10 to go here in the second period. Rams have been back in their end again a little bit, just a little reminiscent of the first period. A lot of pressure in the early parts of the early going. And we're hoping to see the Rams kind of get their legs underneath them here again. And maybe turn the tide of this game here the way they did for the middle part of that second period, or the first period, excuse me. So Marshall with it behind the net. She looks to get it out, gets it off the boards. That's chipped out of the zone. Caleb Steele gets it across the blue line. It looks like he put himself offside there just got a little bit ahead of the puck on himself as he mishandled it going across the blue line. And that results in an offside. And so Komrosky hops over the boards. Take this face off in the neutral zone for the Rams. And he's out there with Osborne and Steele as his line mates for this shift. So Steele pressuring the puck. Now over to Osborne, maintaining a forecheck. Komrosky follows up as the Red Tail Hawks get their breakout. Hawks cross the blue line, excuse me. Take it down in the corner, survey some options. Good solid hit there by Blake Komrosky. Frees up the puck. He reverses it back. Little miscommunication there with the defense as that pass didn't connect, and now the Hawks are pressuring in the zone. Puck in the corner for the Hawks. Aaron Marshall pressuring them. Komrosky working the point, and we got a penalty here from in front of the net. Looked like a couple players jockeying for position, and the Red Tail Hawk player really much too aggressive for the liking of tonight's referee. And it's Caden Oschendorf heading off for the Red Tail Hawks for his second penalty of this game.
Go ahead. Test. You're on.
Komrowski, shot from the slot. He scores! Blake Komrowski! 7 seconds into that power play. And the Rams are back within 1. Komrowski, great job getting a quick shot off. Bevan, the goalkeeper for the Hawks, had a hard time handling that one. It trickled through. And on the power play, the Rams get back within 1. So with that power play goal, Rams are resetting here at center ice as Anzalone gets out there with Komrowski and Bendico. There's a lot of juggling of lines here as a result of that injury to Buckley, as we're waiting to see if he's able to return tonight. It's Bendico working it through the neutral zone. Kian Bendico now gets it in the zone. As the Hawk player falls, chance to get it in, but they have to just dump it out, and Landon's able to turn it back. But now it's the Hawks coming in all alone. He shoots and scores. A couple of terrific moves there by that Hawks player. And with that, they restore that 2-goal lead off really some excellent puck movement and 2 really just great moves by that player.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They lost control coming into Cheyenne Mountain zone. The puck squirted out to the neutral zone. Cheyenne Mountain takes it, builds up speed, makes a move on Duke, and as tired as these Rams players are, unfortunately, they make it a 4-2 game right now.
That goal is a bit of a reminder of they're not defending state champions for nothing.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
So the Rams look to build off a couple of pretty good shifts. Just one little moment there where the puck ended up in the net on them. But so 2 good shifts in a row here. So see if the Rams can build on that momentum rather than go back on their heels off the goal. So Hawks behind the net. That's Komrowski pressuring. Now Rosen takes over. Anzalone does a great job of tying that person up. And the puck gets back to the point. Down low, that's broken up by Rosen. Turned up, and now it's Komrowski who's away. Komrowski, across the blue line.
Moves.
2 on him. Bendico comes in to help. He's got a little bit of space. He's looking for help. Finds his brother at the point, Landon. Tough time handling that pass. A little weird bounce off the boards. Good composed play there by Landon to get that right back up to Komrowski. Now Komrowski, he makes a hit on his guy. But the Hawks get it across the line. Now they're looking to get a shot. They do. That's broken up by Landon Bendico. Now Kian Bendico turns it up ice with his brother on the
blue line.
Little saucer pass almost there. Great little play there by Kian. Almost connected with Landon. Landon at the point. He gets it down low. And the Hawks break out. That's Oschendorf with it. Oschendorf across the line. Looks for some help, finds it in the form of his defenseman, Sammy Burnett. That goes out to the point. That's held in again by the Hawks, who've done a great job holding the puck in. I think we may have a penalty here on Duke.
Did you see what happened?
No, I thought they might have gotten Duke there, but
it looks like...
Oh, look, we got offsetting minors here, so Cam Matheny's off.
So Bulldog Matheny goes in for both... Okay, I got it. So Bulldog Matheny, number 39, gets put in for a 2-minute minor tripping. Cheyenne Mountain gets a penalty for cross-checking.
So with those offsetting minors, we're still at 5-on-5.
And since they're offsetting minors, it'll be 5-on-5.
And so we've got Osborne, Steele, and Denis out front with Vandell and Dylan and Dylan Lindahl out for the Rams right now. It's Denis pressuring. Shot, that's cleared away really well by Lindell.
I'm like repeating what he's saying.
But the Red Tail Hawks can continue to pressure. That puck
I gotta hear this.
clears into the neutral zone. Denis successful in chipping that down. Denis hard on the puck. Osborne follows up smartly, looks to center it to steal, but that's broken up by the Hawks, and they break out. Hawks across the line, takes a quick shot. Big glove save there by Duke Pingree. Duke, who has looked real sharp tonight. One of the rare times, actually, the Hawks have not gone short side in that situation. And with the flash of the leather, Duke shows you why.
So again, the Rams find themselves two goals down, like yesterday's game, right around the same time period against Pueblo.
This is Cheyenne.
Here we go.
Cheyenne's away with Patterson in the middle. Cheyenne has a look, takes a shot. That's tied up by Bevan. Good sharp breakout, really good speed through the neutral zone for the Rams. Created a scoring chance there. But Bevan was equal to the task. And with 11:05 to go here in the second, Rams face off in the attacking zone. That face-off went straight back and out of the zone, unfortunately for the Rams. But it's Cheyenne now. Cheyenne gets it across the blue line, but it's tied up with two Hawks immediately as he gets across. The Hawks, quick pass, another great glove save. Duke Pingree really looking sharp and out on top of the crease on every shot tonight.
Yeah, let's hope Duke can keep this wall up. There's way too many shots and puck control on the Rams side, so.
But you know what? As he's been keeping the Rams in the game, maybe you get a penalty here and there, maybe you get a bounce.
Yep, two goals is doable to come back from.
And just as we say that,
Unless
the
that
Hawks player is able to step out front, reach around after stepping out front, reach out to the far side, and stuff that in to make it 5-2 for the Hawks.
Yeah, and that was right after a defensive line change. So Red Tail Hawks took advantage of that while they were somewhat short-handed. Rams were short-handed, and they score, making it 5-2.
So
looks like
Duke
Duke's going to the bench.
To the bench. Not sure what. Looks like he wants to attend. It looks like his stick maybe is there's.
Yeah, that's what it looks
something,
like.
Something not quite to Duke's liking. He's got that fixed up and his heads back to his cage.
Well, physically he looks okay.
Yeah, he looks not just okay. He's looked great tonight. But here's Rosen with it. He goes D to D. That's broken up by the Hawks. Now they're on the forecheck. Hawks have it along the boards. That gets out of the zone on that pass. Pressured first by Komorowski, then Cheyenne, but the Hawks get out of that pressure and are now looking to get a shot. They do. That's deflected. Now it's over to the side wall. Quick shot on goal. Duke turns that away. Hawks again setting up behind the net. They go D to D. Quick shot. Duke handles that well. Eats that one up for a face-off with 10:08 to go here in the second period.
Yeah, and you can see Coach is rotating the lines as fast as he can, keeping the players rested as much as possible in between shifts.
Yeah, I think quick shifts are going to be a weapon here for this. The Rams are going to make a comeback. It's going to be based on quick bursts, which means short shifts. So Steele pressuring the point. He kept that to the outside. Going to keep that attack at bay for now. Knocks his man down in the corner, but they get the shot off. That rebound out to Osborne. Osborne looking for help. Almost met up with Steele on that pass, but that eludes him. It goes all the way down the ice for an icing call. So the Rams forward unit will be Osborne, Steele, and Denis for this defenseless zone draw.
Pingree moves that around to the side. Doesn't quite get out, but Hawks again pretty content to stay to the outside, bide their time, find the opportunity when it presents itself. As they work the puck down low again, quickly centered.
Oh.
And that quick centering opportunity goes right on the stick of Curtis Tatum. And he puts that away to put the Red Tail Hawks up 6-2 here with 9:18 to go.
Yeah, Duke was handcuffed with that shot. He had no idea where that was coming from. A little bit of a screen right in front of him, and puck carrier shoots it. And since Duke was kind of tucked away deep in his crease, there was all kinds of angle for that puck to find the back of the net.
So again, we're really seeing the Red Tail Hawks really happy to keep the puck to the outside in the attacking zone, but maintain both pressure and control as a result. Find their spot when they find their spot. As on that last play, they were able to put it in. That's Flight with the pressure on the forecheck. He gets a turnover, turns it out front. Looking for Norris out front, doesn't quite connect. Great forecheck there by Everett Flight to develop a little bit of pressure. But again, the Red Tail Hawks, really solid breakout, get that out. This is Matheny. Matheny works over his man. Red Tail Hawks support that puck and get it out to the point. Hawks get it deep. Vandell supporting defensively with Flight. Broken up there by Patterson. Patterson starts to carry the puck out of the zone. Pulls up, has a look. Tries to find Norris, doesn't quite connect, and now it's turned right back by the Hawks. He's pressured by Patterson and then by Matheny. They keep the puck to the outside. Patterson with it behind the net. Goes behind the back to find it to Flight. Flight does get it out of the zone. Red Tail Hawks continue to pressure, continue to work the puck to the outside. Here's Norris with it. Norris with some speed. Going through the neutral zone. On his own as the rest of the line is looking for a change. That was Jaron O'Neill. Two players tied up here behind the play. They get away. Great save by Duke in the meantime. Another great stop by Duke Pingree, who continues to stand tall in the Ram net for.
So going back to last night's game, Dave, being a referee for Colorado, how do you think last night's game was called? So it looks like we've got so no comment on that. That's fine, that's no problem. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but we'll come back to this game then with 7:38 left in the second period.
So now
Cheyenne Mountain.
Duke's headed to the bench again. Appears to be a problem with his goal pad. Looks like he may have a strap loose.
Right pad.
And he's actually got that whole thing right off now. So I'm wondering if he maybe has a broken or loosened strap. It looks like the strap that connects that pad to his goal skate has either broken or come loose.
And it looks like he's kind of taking care of his skate. Yeah, also.
Our resident goalie on the bench, Josh McIntosh, out there to help him with it.
So physically, the good news is Duke is still looking pretty healthy. Standing on his head, blocking how many ever shots Cheyenne Mountain has on him. But team-wise, the Rams are, if they can tie it up, score a goal, maybe two here in the rest of the second period, I think we'll be looking good going into the third.
And Rams actually really doing a good job of keeping that Red Tail Hawk attack to the outside.
Yeah.
But if you never get the breakout, if you just keep defending, eventually they're going to break through. And so,
Duke can only do so much. No shots on goal means no goals, or at least shots on goal attempts. Rams got to figure a way to get it out of their D zone.
So it's Komrosky at the draw in the defensive zone for the Rams. He gets that puck, gets it out to Bendico, but just eludes him, and now the Hawks are back with it again. Here's a quick shot. And that one goes far side high. Off a nice little play by the Red Tail Hawks there. Some really tic-tac-toe passing as they go from the point down low, cross for a one-timer, and get it up high. And that makes it 7-2 for the Red Tail Hawks. We're at the halfway point of the game, 7:30 to go here in the second period. So Hawks on the attack again, pressured by Anzalone. Here's a quick shot from the slot, turned aside by Duke again. Kian Bendico in the corner. He tries to reverse to his brother Landon, just gets past him, and then the Hawks hold it in. It's tied up by Nina. Turned back over again. Rams having chances to get the puck on their stick, but can't quite get it out. And that sustained pressure is maintained by the Hawks. This is Komrosky. He does get it out of the zone. But the Hawks turn it right back away, and they're away again. That play's broken up smartly by Marshall. She turns it off to the outside. There's a little bit of support from Blake, and Kian almost get the puck out of the zone, not quite. The Hawks from high slot turned away from a really top-notch scoring opportunity there for the Hawks. That, again, Duke more than equal to the task. Here's Blake with Kian, 2-on-2. Blake goes wide, he takes a shot. Bevan turns that away. Osborne off the bench, nice play. He works it down low, looks for some help, throws it out front. That finds Matheny at the point.
Shoot.
Matheny with it. Matheny with a shot. Another shot. Rebound star. Zach Osborne on the rebound. And the captain, Blake Komrosky, quick to retrieve that puck, as that was Zach's first varsity goal here as a Ram.
That was a perfect line change also. Matheny coming on board. Kian staying down low to keep the puck under control. Yeah, that was awesome. And the Rams get on that bounce, the rebound, and they make it 7-3. 5:52 left in the second period.
Gene, I think it might be easy to say this at this point, but I think on one hand, I think up to this point in the game, no question the Red Tail Hawks have been the better team, but it wasn't 7-2 either.
Right.
The Rams have held their own here and continue to do so here. And this is Denis who's away. Denis crosses the blue line. A little help with Steele. Now the Hawks turn it up. Quick shot from the high slot. That's Matty Kelleher with it. This is Matheny. Matheny to Steele. Steele has a look. He chips it in. No icing there. And Steele's able to give chase. Puck's behind the net now. At the point for the Hawks. Flight off the bench. Boy, we're good again. We're coming off the bench and doing good stuff. Puck's right out front. That one's just knocked wide. Sean Valdez on the point for the Hawks. He dumps it in. This is Rosen. Daniel Rosen has a look, takes a shot. That one's high. Flight on the rebound. Breckin Norris off the bench, chips it back in. Can't quite maintain control though, and the Hawks are away. That's thrown a little bit blindly up front. Denis was the man who was there, took that away. Puck dumped down in the corner. That's Flight in pursuit. Now Denis looking to block it. He gets his stick in the way, takes away his shooting lane. Another attempt to clear there, doesn't quite make it out. Lindahl. Lindahl tries to reverse. Red Tail Hawks right there on the point. That pass across meets no one. Now Flight And then Rosen checking on that. Blocker save Duke. Pad save Duke. Another pad save Duke.
Wow, Duke was kind of aggressive right there. That puts that goalie in a dangerous situation.
So a sequence of 3 great stops in a row for Duke Pingree. Certainly not the first time tonight he's strung together a few saves.
Yeah, it's 3 way too many in a row.
Yeah. This looks like a new line combination of Flight, Patterson, and Norris. Again, the line's definitely getting shaken up with that injury to Buckley, as well as I think Coach Mack may be trying a few combinations to see if we can get a spark here. This is Flight pressuring the point. That puck's down low. 2 Rams go and take away that passing lane. Norris with a good check on the sideboards. He works hard. Bendico then Patterson in support. Doesn't quite get it out. Patterson then ties up that shot. Aaron Marshall behind the net. With help from Flight, now from Patterson. Patterson chips it up to Flight. Doesn't quite connect. That backhand pass ends up to the side of the net. Patterson knocks it away with a hand. No hand pass, of course, in the defending zone. Shot Duke with a stick save there for the rebound. Pad save now off of that play. Flight with it. He dumps it out, gets it out of the zone.
Let's see if they can get some players off.
So Bendico with it. Nifty little move to get by 1 man, but a second guy there is in support. And that lets the Hawks turn it back up. Quick shot from the outside, he misses wide. That was a whole lot of red-tail Hawks on the ice right there. The rulebook says you're allowed 6. They had 7. That's 1 more than they're allowed, Gene.
So that is definitely a bench minor for too many men.
So again, that's the kind of break that if the Rams can take advantage of it, kind of hang around,
yeah,
and make use of something like a too many men, just a break. But let's take it. So the Rams on the power play. Komrowski, Patterson, and Bendico up front. Bendico and the forward Josh Denis on the point. So 4 forward unit here on the power play. Denis looks to keep it in. Just squeaks by him. Now the Hawks are away. Bendico on his man. Keeps that to the outside, and Duke knocks it off the end boards. Another quick shot. Now Denis gives chase to the side. Rams running around a bit in their own end, now look to set up. Pass to Bendico to launch the breakout. Long pass to Kean. Kean retreats a little bit to maintain control. Patterson in the middle. Patterson with speed now to Komrowski. Komrowski looks, shoots. That's turned aside by the defenseman. Just goes wide. Bendico with a nice stick check. Bendico at the point now. He has a look. Over to Patterson. Patterson shoots. Oh, really good opportunity there for Komrowski. Just got tied up a little bit. Still managed to get a good shot off.
Yeah, that was a good look
gave,
for sure.
Grant Bevan, the goalkeeper, just that extra heartbeat he needed to get over. Komrowski, he crosses the line. He dumps it to get Bendico. Bendico turns. Denis back down to Bendico. Bendico looking for help. 2 men out front. Can't quite find the handle. Gets to the corner. Denis. He gets chipped past him. Now it's Lindahl back to defend for the Rams. Lindahl pokes it away. 37 seconds to go in the power play. Komrowski goes to support behind the net. Komrowski comes away with it. Now he turns up ice. He's skating with Bendico and Patterson. Komrowski behind the net. Throws it out front. Really solid play there by the Red Hawk defenseman to tie that up. Matheny, good job, keep that in, and then keep it in on the chip as well. And then a big hit in the corner here with 43 seconds to go. That penalty has expired. We're 5-on-5 again. That was
save.
Patterson jumping in behind Pingree to knock that puck away.
In the crease, he knocks it out.
Goaltending is a team effort, just like everything else.
Wow.
Seems like the least that the Rams players could do after everything that Duke has done already in this game. That's not an icing. That's waved off with 14 seconds to go. Caleb Steele on the forecheck. Steele, Osborne, the goal scorer, had another look, almost got to the net. And now, as the period winds down, the Red Tailhawks get it out of the zone. And after the second period of play, the Red Tailhawks lead the Rams 7-3.
Well, so far the Rams have scored a goal in their past 5 periods. That's a good sign, if anything, regardless of the overall game score. So
you know what, it absolutely is. And
they are producing as tired as they are, and here comes Knucklehead Bendico.
so, you know, it's interesting. Last night, they really seemed to have a hard time converting scoring chances.
Yeah.
Got some chances, didn't convert real well. Tonight, not a lot of scoring chances, but they're putting them away.
When they do
And
have
so
them, yep, they take advantage
there's
of
definitely something to build on here
Right.
against a real good team. They have been able to put the puck in the net here. This team is not a team that's accustomed to giving up 3 goals through 2 periods.
Yeah,
So there's a lot to build on here.
Right. And the Rams have a lot to look forward to. Whatever the coaches are doing for Rampart, they're definitely doing a great job. Regardless of the game score, it's still looking good. A lot of positives are coming out of the last 2 periods.
Yeah, I agreed.
So we got the coaches coming. Maybe we can ask Coach Josh a couple questions.
So still bugging it pretty bad.
All right, folks, we're with the head coach of the Rampart Rams, Coach Josh here. So what's your take on the last 2 periods? It's the first back-to-back game schedule of the season, and they're looking a little tired, but there's a lot of positives coming out of these last 2 periods.
Yeah, no, I've been pretty pleased, actually. They're battling, and that's what you want. Like when there's a 50-50 puck, or they're clawing and scratching and battling, and the rest don't matter, nothing matters. They're just working hard. They're scoring goals. I mean, if you break it down by period, we lost 3-1 and 4-2. So progress, and we're starting to pass the puck again, and so it looks good. And Duke's playing out of his mind.
He is standing on his head, spinning, doing all kinds of moves, keeping us in the game. It's 7-3, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that bad of a game, despite what's on there.
We've already scored as many goals tonight as we did against Pueblo.
Right.
Against the defending state champs. I mean, there you go. I mean,
Yeah.
they're playing better tonight.
So, what are you looking forward to? What's going to be the shop talk in this second intermission?
We're going to keep focusing on. They talk about skiers going down through the mountains,
Okay.
and they always say, if you don't look at the trees, you're going to hit a tree, right? And so you have to say, look for the path. And so we're going to keep focusing on what we want to do, and not so much where we are at and how we got here.
Okay.
What we want to do. And so little things like Steele starting to play with confidence. Hey, I can actually play with these guys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everett and things like that. So we're just going to keep. You can play with them. Look, who's going to score next? Who's going?
Right.
I totally called Zach's goal.
Osborne?
On the bench before he went out.
That was a
Before he went
fantastic.
out, I told him he's scoring his first high school goal on this shift, and then he scored it.
Nice.
Clairvoyant. So we're
That
just going
was-
to keep talking about what we want them to do.
A great call, and definitely they're producing and they're showing progress. Can you give us an update on Cooper? What's going on with
He's
him?
having a hard time holding and squeezing his stick.
Is it
So
his
it's
right or
it's-
left?
I don't know which hand, but his strength in his hand, he can't hold the stick.
Okay.
So as soon as he can hold it, I'll play him.
So he's on hold right now for the third period, but
He's a maybe.
Okay, got
I
it.
keep checking every 15 seconds. Cooper?
Right.
Cooper? Because he's moving and playing the best I've seen him in a while.
Scored that first goal too. That's crucial. Get
Yeah.
the momentum going. All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, there you go, folks. Third period, second intermission is already underway, and we'll get going to the third period here as soon as we clean the ice. Thanks, guys. All right, folks, we're back with the remaining 17 minutes of the last frame. And as you heard Coach Josh says, is we're going to continue to look forward, see what we can do to make progress, little steps, baby steps, short games, short wins in the corners, and let's see if we can convert and get another goal. If I could choose a first star, Dave, I think it'd definitely be number 31, Duke.
Yeah, he'd be the second and third star as well, I think.
Or not Duke, sorry, not 31.
35?
I even forgot Duke's number.
It's a blur. He's moving so much.
I know,
tonight.
right? He is standing on his head, number 35.
35. So while we're waiting for the officials to get out on the ice here, I know it's for you guys, it's for you and Dustin, it's been a bit of a tradition to recognize one of our furthest afield viewers. So Teresa in Nova Scotia, who I know as Mom. Hi, Mom. Glad you could join us tonight. So Mom, Grandma Teresa, welcome. Thank you.
And Happy New Year's to you
Happy
as
New
well.
Year.
So we're glad you can make it. We always support our international viewers. That ups our viewer count by 1, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. Absolutely.
And here comes the officials. They're going to clear the ice and put the nets on their moorings. So Duke is, number 35. I don't know what I was thinking, 31.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah, it's been a long
day.
A long day, a long week for sure.
Yeah. So as teams take to the ice here, I think it's going to be important for the Rams here to get a positive period.
Yeah.
And, big game, I think, G20 rival coming up on Friday night. Want to build up some momentum heading into that game.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of good to build on here again against the defending state champion. And not just defending state champion, a team who ran away with it last year.
Right.
So, lot to build on here. Another positive period, really gained some momentum into what should be a well-matched but tough game against that team from the wrong side of the Research Parkway in Liberty.
Well, Coach Josh said it best when he said at the end of the second period, we've scored more goals so far through the first and second period than we did all night against Pueblo last night. So, and against the defending state champs.
Yeah.
So we see Landon giving Dukes some props. And they're all smiles and love it. I like it.
Yeah.
They're still in good spirits.
Absolutely. So it's going to be Bendico, Komrosky, and Patterson up front here to start the period, with Marshall and Landon Bendico back on defense to get things going here.
And here we go. Puck's about to drop.
And we're underway here in the third period. That's Komrosky with it. Komrosky out to Bendico, gets it out of the air. Beats his man wide, tries to step inside, but it's turned aside by Sam Bonnet. Patterson back to Bendico. Bendico looking to the front. That's broken up, but out to Komrosky. Komrosky jumps it back in, continues to fight for it along the blue line. And now the Hawks are away, 2-on-2. That tricky deflection handled well by Duke Pingree. Bramble went out front there as a stick goes flying. And that pass to the point jumps over a stick. And Komrosky gives chase, gets to the puck, throws it out front. Great hustle play there by Blake Komrosky to draw the penalty, though.
What's the call here?
Looks like we got a hook coming up on the Red Tail Hawks. As, again, Komrosky with the hustle behind the net. Move your feet, good things happen, and good things have happened here for the Rams as Sam Bonnet heads off for 2 minutes or less for the Red Tail Hawks.
Now we just need to get more pucks on net.
Again, when we've gotten pucks on net, we've the finish has been there tonight. So continue that work, get those scoring chances, and see what happens. Bendico on the draw to the side. That's Patterson who knocks it down. Turn back away for the Red Tail Hawks. And Ty Borgen for the Hawks sends that down the ice. Handled well by Pingree. Turns it back to Bendico. He finds some help in the form of Josh Denis on the other side. Denis chips. Bendico turns up ice. Bendico with it. Maybe a wet spot on the ice. The puck just sort of sat there on him. Denis. D to D over to Bendico. Bendico circles back to get a better look. Comes up the near side of the ice to Patterson. Patterson cross ice. Finds Denis, but that's just a little bit ahead of him. And it's dumped back down the ice. It's Patterson who's back behind the net for the Rams. Patterson with it. He turns it up ice. He skates with it. Across the blue line is Patterson. He dumps it into Bendico. Picks it up himself. Chips it to Komrosky. Komrosky behind the net. Patterson comes away with that. He's looking for some help along the side. Goes back down low to Komrosky. Komrosky in the corner. He reverses course. Looking in for an outlet out front. Patterson on the sidewall. Shot from the side. Misses on the short side. Tough bounce as that goes right to a Red Hawk. Bendico with a nice sweep check to knock that away. 36 seconds to go in the power play. This is Denis. Denis reverses to Bendico. Bendico now fights with it. With Sarkowska. Comes away with the puck and now carries it through the neutral zone. Takes a shot from distance. Turned aside by Bevan. Puck back to the point. Flight can't quite hold it in. Denis does pick it up here and cleans up. 5 seconds to go here in the power play.
Oh, watch. That was almost too many men.
Past the Flight. That was close. Flight on the forecheck. Now, the Red Tail Hawks almost going too many men, but avoid that call. Yep. Lindahl, nice play to knock that puck away. Red Tail Hawks again, pressure behind the net. Puck's out front. Good stop by Pingree. Tied up there by Flight to avoid that second opportunity. Matheny with a nice check in the corner. Matheny stay on his man. That's Sir Costa. As he dumps it out, Flight picks it off and gets it out to the neutral zone to release some of this pressure. This is Bendico carrying it through the neutral zone. He weaves his way through. One too many weaves here at the end. Knocking the Rams offside with 13:35 to go here in the third period.
Yeah, he was number 20. His Flight was just coming off, or coming back to the neutral zone. He was just off by inches, or else Kean had a breakaway on the left side.
So Steele, Denis, and Osborne up front here for the Rams. Rosen and Vandal on defense. That's dumped in by Steele. Puck makes its way across the blue line. Nicely tied up by Rosen. Back to the point though. Now on the half wall for the Redhawks. And a quick shot from the slot. And that puck just squirts its way to the front of the net. Some pretty solid defense, but a weird little bounce off the sidewall. Puck finds its way to the front of the net. Quick shot
Found its way through Duke's 5-hole. Makes it 8-3. Doesn't take much. Again, these are the defending state champs. You can't give them that much room or they'll take advantage of it.
Yeah. So Denis wins his draw. That's Marshall with it. She knocks it up. Fights off that pressure from Caden Oschendorf, but Oschendorf back with it. He tries to center it. Oschendorf behind the net. Taylor with it now. This is Taylor for the Hawks. He gets it to the point, back to Oschendorf. Now a little more sustained pressure again for the Hawks. From the corner, that's Bendico, turn that away. Steele pressures the point, gets a piece of that to knock it wide. Oschendorf working in a pair with Taylor, but that's broken up. Back down now. Landon Bendico. He gets it across. Steele can't quite get there. Puck's tied up in front. Chance for a wraparound here. Duke turns that aside. Another great stop by Duke Pingree. And Bendico wisely knocks that puck down the ice, but Grant Bevan, the goalkeeper at the other end, stops that before it crosses the line, negating an icing. But the Rams do get a chance to make a change. Matheny back. 2-on-1, centering pass shot. Great save on the blocker. Duke comes across, keeps his head up, gets that blocker up to take away that scoring chance. Red Tail Hawks a 3-on-2 now. Quick move on the outside, but Vandell keeps him away. Hawks move it to the point. Back to the point again. Winds up, that's blocked by Bendico. From the point, that's knocked down by Matheny. Matheny knocks his man down. Now has a chance to make a break for it. He goes wide, is taken out by Matty Kelleher, who now picks up the puck for the Hawks. He pushes it out. Vandell tries to hold it in, almost able to. Bendico with it. He's pressured. He's looking for some help as Lucas Acosta stays on him for the Redhawks. Bendico. Pass up the middle, just misses his target up the middle and Dylan Lindahl. And that results in an icing here with 10:46 to play.
That was definitely a good look. He would have had a breakaway if he controlled that puck. Went down the right side, he definitely would have had a shot.
Yeah, some good patience there by Bendico. That pass just off by.
Just couldn't connect.
Just off by an eyelash, and that results in the icing. So it's Patterson, Norris, and Flight out here as a forward unit. Point shot turned aside by Pingree. Rosen pressuring the puck. That's tied up at the side of the net. Pingree with a nice play to block that centering pass. That shot looked like it may have hit someone in front. Wyatt Furta brings that back down to Chase Yemba. Back to the point now. Rosen ties him up. Kind of obstructs that shot, so not much of a shot there for the Redhawks. Attempt from the side doesn't get anywhere, and Flight has a chance to get it out. He takes a hit, but makes a good play to get it out of pressure. Finally relieves some of this sustained pressure the Hawks had. Patterson reverses. Patterson picks it up back behind the net, has a look for help, tries to flip it out, doesn't quite make it out. But Flight does get to it.
But that's icing.
And under some pressure, Flight wisely gets it out. Gets a chance to catch a breather for the Rams after some, again, another situation with good defending, but a lot of it. And
yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to keep icing the puck, making the Cheyenne Mountain Red Tail Hawks work for that puck coming down from their end.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a tactic.
So Red Tail is Oschendorf again in the corner. Oschendorf front, big stop by Duke Pingree. Really aggressively comes off the goal line, takes away the angle and stuffs that scoring chest. Another shot on that one. That was Cole Taylor, got that second opportunity, and he goes far side. And it's 9-3 for the Red Tail Hawks.
Yeah, this is definitely nothing on Duke.
No, not at all.
You can tell exhaustion's definitely setting in. The legs are tired. The sticks are heavy. There's so much sweat in your helmet, not dried out from the last night.
So Josh Lee taking the face-off for the Rams. And the Hawks breaking in on Marshall. Marshall looking to tie that up. She obstructs that path to the net sufficiently to get that turned away. Sir Costa gets that deep. Back to the point for the Hawks. Quick shot. Pingree gets his blocker low to knock that away. Attempted clearing, really well held in. Great job holding that in there by the Cheyenne Mountain defender. But this is now Bendico. Bendico looks to the middle. Nice pass to Caleb Steele. Steele looking to make something of that. kind of got tied up in his feet, had a hard time turning that into a scoring chance. Bendico, he's knocked down by his man. Steele looks to follow up, and Bendico still on the forecheck. Hawks bringing it in, going down low, and again, that's Caleb Steele. Caleb with it. Nina Anzalone coming out of the zone. Nina with it. Nina's knocked down.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up.
It's followed up by Cam Matheny. Cam with it. Nina took a big hit there. She's a catcher in softball, and
she took it.
Catcher kind of toughness to take that hit and just keep going. So Pingree looks for style points and absolutely scores them with that play as he evades the forechecker and gets the puck out of the zone.
Might as well.
Cross-ice pass. That's deflected by Matheny above the net. Anzalone digging hard in the corner. Bendico, he picks it up. He's got a bit of a 1-on-3 there as the rest of the line mates were changing. That touched an attacking player, so no icing there. Vandell reverses it. Now it's at the point. Norris pressuring there. Komrosky pressuring the sidewall. Successfully gets a piece of that, knocks it out of the zone, and again relieves the pressure as the Rams get a chance to change. This is Lindahl. Lindahl holds it in. Tough play on that bouncing puck. He got a piece of it, but not quite enough to keep it all the way in. Rosen. He reverses. And Norris is going to give chase here in the neutral zone. With Patterson now on the puck. Patterson gets a little piece of it, ties him up a little, but not enough as the Redhawks continue to pressure. Great save on the geek. Patterson knocks that away. What a stop by Duke Pingree. Again. The Redhawks are away. That's tied up by Osborne. Well done. Redhawks looking again. Big glove save, Duke Pingree.
So it looks like running clock, right? Anything more than what is
a 6-goal margin here in the third period. So Danilo will be in to take the face-off here with a little over 5.5 minutes to go. He's out with Patterson and Osborne while Marshall and Bendico are on defense. Landon Bendico in the corner. He goes all the way around this Patterson. Patterson can't quite get to it, but it does get out of the zone. Denis Osborne giving chase. But Cheyenne Mountain able to maintain control as they cross the blue line. Patterson out for checking on the point, but it gets down low. From there, that's Alex Ortiz. Now across, quick shot, 2 saves by Duke Pingree. It looks like it'll be Landon Bendico heading off here for tied up his guy in front of the net in a manner that was not.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it. He's going off for tripping.
I don't.
Did see a guy take a tumble there, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Landon just got his stick behind Cheyenne Mountain's knee, or player's knee.
Gave him the old Brian McCabe can opener there.
Yeah, and he fell down, so that is a valid call, unfortunately.
So Rams killing a penalty here with about 4:30 to go here in the game. That quick shot is tied up by Pingree. Marshall looks to get that out of the zone, not quite, but right there is Komrosky. Marshall, another chance at it. She turns, does get it out of the zone, and Bendico now with a break. Bendico turns backwards to get a look. looking for Komrosky. Can't quite find a seam there, but does successfully tie up the puck behind the net, killing more time on that penalty. Komrosky as well tied up the puck behind the net. He made a big hit down on the sidewall. Now the puck is deep. Pingree out to play it. He plays it off the boards, gets it deep.
Out to Bendico, gets it, no icing.
He's looking for some help. Ties it up behind the net really effectively, or a kill off the penalty. Over a minute gone, elapsed now in that penalty. Oh! And Blake Komrosky with his second big hit of this penalty count. Wow. This is a 3-on-2 coming back. Matheny and Marshall back.
Yep, that's a penalty.
That was Tanner Damgard.
So Cheyenne Mountain gets a penalty, probably interference.
Yeah, definitely went well out of his way to make that hit and way away from the puck.
It was 1-on-1 for the puck. That was valid, but then that next player came in and gets called for interference. So it'll be 4-on-4 for about 10 seconds.
Looks like actually...
it's on the Rams.
They both got one there.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think, wondering if maybe there was a little stick or a little word said there. Really appeared to me like that hit was more intended. That hit by Damgard to take the penalty was maybe a little more aimed at Blake Komrosky than it was at Matheny.
Yeah.
After a couple of big hits, they were looking to make a point, but took a penalty in doing so. So we're 5-on-5 now with the expiration of the Ram penalty. And now, I think we're 5-on-4, but I think Bendico has to wait till the puck is dropped.
Right, to come off.
So we will be 5-on-5 as soon as the puck hits the ice. Lindahl looking for it in the corner. Out to the point, quick shot, and off the rebound. That's Jack Carter who put that away for the Red Tail Hawks. So again, they're able to rotate around, get to the point, and then put that rebound away.
Yeah, no one there to pick him up from the back door. That's an easy rebound shot for Cheyenne Mountain. So 90 seconds left.
Minute and a half to go here. 10-3 lead for the Red Tail Hawks. Steele, Patterson, and Denis on the ice. Patterson and Denis, the Quebec combination, on the ice together. That's Lindahl. Lindahl looking to get it out. Patterson pressuring. It gets back down low for the Red Tail Hawks. Steele keeping that to the outside. Well done. Rosen continue to pressure that. Puck comes out front. Pinger ties that up. Keeps it to the outside. Under a minute to go now. Patterson working behind the net. Able to get it loose from his check, but not out of the zone. Does get it out of the zone off that bounce. Continues to push. That was Denis who tied up that attempt. Lindahl gets it partway out. That was Hayden Oschendorf who got that shot off after the scramble. And it finds its way through. And here with just about 10 seconds to go, I'm not sure we're going to get this puck dropped.
Yeah, I think the refs are just going to hold off.
Yeah. I think everyone's pretty content to call this a day.
Yeah, I think so. Hard fought for sure.
So
great
final
job
score,
on the Rams.
Red Tail Hawks 11, Rams 3. And again, I don't know that this score really did justice to the Rams' effort. I think there was a lot of good to build on here, but against a real good team, there's just so little room for error in a game like this. And when the mistakes happen, we paid a price immediately. But some good work on physical play. Again, some things to build on as this team looks to take on a D20 rival on Friday night in the Liberty Lancers.
Yeah, that's going to be a more evenly played game against Liberty this coming Friday. We're going to upload this game so the coaches and the players can do some video review. But, at this point, I don't see why the Rams shouldn't really hang their heads low. They have no reason to.
No, not at all.
They played hard. The score, like you said, Dave, the score doesn't reflect the game sheet. Duke standing on his head, definitely, in my opinion, the first star of the game. And then, defense stepping up as offense back checking hard, even late in the game, as tired as everybody is. Komrowski finding his 5th and 6th win, still playing physical and checking players down in Cheyenne Mountain zone. So, yeah, you've got leadership stepping up left and right. Like Coach said in the second intermission, number 37, Osborne, picking up that goal, the 3rd goal in the second period. So, yeah, definitely a lot to build on.
And nobody's taken that first high school goal away from him. So congratulations to Zach.
Good job for you.
For getting his first high school goal.
Absolutely.
And I think another thing to build on, I think they physically a big, fast team.
Yeah.
They're up against. And I keep going back to that hit that Nina took.
Yeah.
Popped right back up.
Yep.
That's the kind of.
Kept playing.
It's.
That's hard. That's definitely hard.
It's one kind of toughness to give a hit. It's a whole other kind of toughness to take a hit.
And then get back up.
And Nina showed that in spades. And
yep.
So, again, a lot to build on here, and a chance on Friday night to convert some good effort maybe into a good result.
So as we end tonight, the Rams had already said thank you to the fans, to the parents, all the supporters. Again, thank you to all our the platinum sponsors, Wirenut, the Vandals, Drifters Hamburger. There's too many to speak to, but definitely a lot of support for this year's Rams. So thank you, everyone. We'll see if Dustin will be back next Friday, so we'll switch over here.
And thanks for staying up so late, Mom.
Yep. Thank you again to our fans in Nova Scotia. Liberty Lancers coming up Friday, January 13th at 8:15 p.m., so it's going to be another late game, but at our home rink, Ed Robeson Arena. So again, from Nita Buckley. Cooper, by the way, is still mending. He definitely had a cut on his pinky finger. We're not sure if it's broken. He tried to come back out. I saw him jump on the ice, but he went back to the bench. So we're going to see how he is in a week's time. And from Dave Patterson, myself, Gene Bentico, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you around the rink.